some people more energetically sensitive, spiritually, ? Why are people more energetically sensitive than others? This is a really good question. You know what? It's something that I think is becoming a heck of a lot more prominent of a question, at least in the work that I do. People that have these gifts and of sensitivity, I believe that they have healing abilities. I believe that they can take energy that is not very positive in nature, or even very beneficial in nature, and shift it through their internal process into something more positive or something lighter or whatever. And a really good example of energy sensitivity is somebody who's empathic, right? And an empath can feel and sense the emotional experience of sometimes even physical and mental experiences as well of people within their surroundings or people that they have some kind of a connection to. So an empath could be sitting at home watching an amazing TV series and have a panic attack at the same time somebody down the street is having a panic attack, right? And so some people would write this off as a coincidence. I actually believe that what's going on is resonance. So their energy field is able to pick up on the subtle changes of the energy within their environment. And this is something that is not an easy thing to have, but it's also something that I think is as old as time. I think this is a gift or a challenging, helpful ability that people have had forever. I think more people are empathic or energy sensitive than what is realized out in the world. And in the last couple of years, I've seen more and more people becoming aware of it. Now, why are some people more sensitive than others? I think for something like this, we'd have to look at the different archetypes out there in the world when it comes to people, right? So we've got healers, we've got seers, we've got grounders, the people that create stability, the people that create, calm. We got people that stir things up, the mirrors of the world that make everybody uncomfortable because we have to look at ourselves when we're talking to them. All of these different kinds of archetypes. If we take the one that is the healer or the empath, their job is to take in energy that's not so great and turn it into something more positive, right? And so they have to do that through their process. Now, there are other types of archetypes that are a lot more grounded than that. And so, a tornado wouldn't move them, 1 foot. I mean, obviously it would, but energetic tornado wouldn't move them 1 foot in any direction. And I think sort of contrasting energy sensitivity to non-energy sensitivity. Why do some people have it and some people don't? I really think it's just about what we're here to do. Now, what can we do about it? Can we turn it off? Probably not. I think it's something that we should learn to work with if we're energy sensitive. We should learn to do it on purpose. We should embrace it on some level so that it doesn't feel like a challenging curse and we can actually see it as the gift that it is. I've coached empaths and energy sensitive people for a million years. And the one thing that seems to help a lot of them when I give them this exercise, when they begin to feel weird or they know they're on some level picking up something from the world around them, if they take a moment and they close their eyes and they say to themselves, like, is what I'm feeling mine? Is this anxiety or this whatever they're feeling? Is it truly coming from me? Or is it from somewhere else, like the world around me? And when they realize that it's not coming, directly from them, they shift into what I call the observer perspective. And so they'll still be aware of this, messed up feeling, but they won't personalize it anymore. They'll be able to see that they're picking up on it, but it will no longer be fully their experience. And so this is something that energy sensitive people can do in order to kind of ground that experience as it's happening. But why are some people more sensitive than others? I think it comes down to life purpose. I think it comes down to energetic capability. I think it comes down to the gifts that every single person carries and how every gift is different. I think that this is something that we're going to see going forward a lot more often in terms of the amount that people mention it and talk about it. I would love to see people learning to embrace it from a young age rather than fear it. And I think that is a difference that we're going to begin to see, because a lot more people in my generation and even the next generation, when they have children, they're already giving them crystals, for their first birthday and things like that. And so I think that we are moving into a world that is definitely more open to it. But yeah, it's a tough one. It's a hard one, but it's an important one. And I think that at any moment in our lives, when we embrace what we're here to do and we no longer fear it because we understand it, at that point, it's no longer a curse. It actually becomes a gift. Spirit once told me years ago that all pain, all difficulty dies at the hand of understanding, which means as soon as we understand something, it can no longer hurt us. And I'll leave you guys with that. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear why you think some people are more energetically sensitive than others. Take care.